Okay, just switching over here, and you can see that I'm already on the Fantasy Premier League website.com. If you haven't been here before, this is your first season playing in the Fantasy League. The website is fantasy.premierleague.com. You can go in. I'll go into the login and the setup from the beginning, but I just want to point out this will be on the website, all the Facebook and Google Plus pages, and even in the description below. But this is the code to join the WorldCupNow.com league. Pardon me. And I'd really appreciate you guys signing up. We had a good turnout last year, and expecting to have even more players and fantasy managers this year. So again, that code is right here. It's listed as 142-396-40559. If you have any problems getting into that, send me an email, and I'll sort them out for you, and we'll go from there. So as I was saying, and at the homepage here, there are two leagues that you can join this year. One is a paid league, which is the Ultimate Fantasy Premier League in the silver, just in the middle bottom portion of your page there that I'm showing. That is a paid league, and you do get a paid payout for winners. Now, considering I haven't won most points for a month, or have not won the actual league itself, I will not be paying. I will just be participating in the normal Fantasy Premier League site, and I just appreciate having the bragging rights over my buddies and giving them, a rough time at the local pub when we meet up. So, it is 4 weeks away from our start date, so there's still a lot that can happen. One prevalent idea that is still kind of in the works is Chelsea may start with a double game week. That has yet to be confirmed, but again, that will change a lot of the way people and fantasy managers will structure their team. There's also transfers coming in, transfers going out. Players that might not play, they may get injured in preseason, so there's a lot of factors and variables that can change in the next 4 weeks, but this is just a rough idea of kind of the team that I have. And you'll notice I like the new outline. The kits, they look really well, a little bit more detailed. I don't know if they've increased the pixel dimensions, what they have for the actual jerseys, but they do look a little bit better this year. Now, speaking about tactics, I always am one to advocate the fixture pairings. That worked really well for my team last year, and I'm starting with that. As you can see, I've got Jaskalainen on West Ham, who's going to rotate with Bork from Southampton. I also have Delaney from Crystal Palace and Chester from Hull. They're going to rotate along with O'Brien and Klein. So that way I'll always have, one defender, or actually two defenders that are always going to be at home. And then I got Evra, who's a decently priced, high point achiever defender, and he'll probably just center it up. And then I'm also going to have, this is all, hypothetical right now, just because so much can change. But from what I'm seeing in terms of building these teams, or these mock teams, really, if you're going to have Van Persie, you're going to want Van Persie on your team, you're going to have to build that around him. And at 14 mil, that's pretty high. You're going to have to make some cuts in terms of your midfield, and you can see already, like in my back line, really the most expensive player I have is Evra at 6.5, and I only have two expensive midfielders. So there's going to be a lot of tactics in terms of pricing, whether you're going to choose to go with Van Persie and build a team around there. You're probably going to be having to look through some mid-table teams, maybe even some recently promoted teams, to get some players to save money that are going to play. Then again, you could have a team that I have set up here, where you've got a strong front line coupled with maybe 2-3 strong midfielders and then one defender. So it's going to be interesting to see how everyone formulates their team and where they go from here. But again, I just wanted to get out the code and just wish everyone, we're almost halfway through the summer, so I hope you're enjoying it, staying safe. And again, I appreciate all your feedback. I appreciate all the emails that I've gotten over the break, and I'm open to your suggestions. So I know last year I had segments like my top 3 players. I went through my team, explaining who I chose and why, and also a winnable fixture between some evenly keeled teams. But again, send me some suggestions on what you'd like to see this season. I'm open to starting some new segments. If you want shorter videos, if you want longer videos, if you want to know, if you want me to focus on, strikers one week and then midfielders the next, or if you want me to go through each one for each week, I appreciate it. I want to know what you guys want to see, because if I'm giving you what you guys want to see, then you're going to come back and you're going to get what you want, because that's what I'm here for. So again, appreciate your feedback. The video is kind of dragging out a little bit, but again, I'll probably be setting up a new one in a couple weeks as we get closer to opening day, and the fixtures and the transfers have been all solidified, and we'll go from there, and we'll be able to talk a little bit more, with a little bit more certainty in our voice and in our conviction and the decisions of who we're choosing. But again, like always, I will see you then, and enjoy and have a pint on me, and we'll see you soon.